Are you sick of the merry-go-round of living from pay packet to pay packet?
Hi, I'm Brendan Hoy, Senior Financial Planner at MJA Financial Services. If you're sick and tired of living week to week, you're definitely not alone. But here's the thing, you would be surprised how many people I see each week who have no idea how much money they are actually spending. With small business owners, the situation gets even messier because their personal and business expenses get tangled together. So the first step in taking control of your finances is consciousness. Do you actually know how much money you spend? If you're anything like most Australians, probably not. So here's a 4-step process to better understand your spending and take control of your money. Let's start with step 1, which is to work out your expenditure needs. The first thing I always recommend to my clients is that you take an hour and work out how much money they actually need each month. Don't take more than an hour. This is not some budget you're preparing for your boss or the bank. This is just an estimate. I call it your conscious spending. Then I like to divide up the conscious spending into 5 categories. Think of this like the old envelope system. My 5 envelopes are lifestyle. I put fun, fuel and food in this envelope. Regular monthly bills. That's electricity, gas and so on. Gifts and holidays. I like to put holidays and gifts together so my wife and I realise that the more we spend on expensive gifts for the kids, the less family holidays we can afford. And of course you need an envelope for mortgage payments and personal insurances. Step 2 is to set up what I call your hub account. If you have multiple bank accounts, it can be really easy to lose track of your spending. Money comes, money goes, that's all you can put your finger on. So I recommend that my clients set up a single hub account. All your various sources of income should be deposited into that one account and then funds are taken from that account. My suggestion is that you consider an online saver style account, one where you can't access funds simply by walking over to the local teller machine. That way you have to think a bit before you start spending money. Now it's time for step 3, which is to get yourself some personal finance software. This is something we often set up for our clients, but you can certainly do this yourself. There are plenty of personal finance solutions on the market. Just Google personal finance software and you'll find plenty of options and reviews. The primary objective here is to start keeping track of your spending. Don't make it too complicated. You don't need to know exactly how much you're spending on fresh vegetables each month. Stick with those envelopes you set up in step 1 and keep tabs on spending in each. If you're a business owner, make sure that you keep this completely separate to your business accounts. And that brings us to step 4, your monthly meeting. This just might be the most important step because it's here that you start to really understand your spending. Once a month, sit down for an hour with your partner. Pour yourself a glass of wine and go through your spending for the month. At this meeting, you'll probably have to do some negotiating about your priorities. That's why the wine is so important. But remember, the critical thing is that you start to really understand where your money is going. It may not happen right away, but over time, this understanding will help you to start taking control. Once you do, some of your money can start going into my favourite envelope, savings. And now you are no longer living from pay packet to pay packet.
Contact MJA Financial Services on 6652 8788. We help families and businesses to grow and thrive.